Yo, gang, so we back with the Monique and Shannon interview. So I left off, this part 3, y'all. I left off on her talking about Oprah had her parents on there after saying just gonna be her brother. And then I ended it ended with her saying finna say something about DL Hughley. So I stopped it. Only because I've been seeing DL Hughley going around on the internet and basically call her a liar. I don't know for what, I don't know why. But this is part 3. If you want part 4, let me know. You feel me? I ain't gonna do too much talking. Hope y'all doing good. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Yeah, hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Hope y'all enjoy this Friday and every day. You know, let's get into it. See what's to it though.
Truth. God damn it, tell the truth. Because family is sacred.
It's supposed to be.
And we don't cross the line with family.
Mm-hmm.
And people begin to get comfortable to jump on the Monique bandwagon of Monique doing things wrong, and she doing this and she doing that. And there's a brother named D.L. Hughley.
Yep.
And until he take accountability, I won't let it go.
What?
Because, what would you get ready to say?
I was gonna say, what did DL do?
Let me tell you.
The only thing I know about DL is her with they was going back and forth with the opening and stuff, but I don't know nothing else past that.
Baby, that voice went up, didn't it? DL is friend. He like, that's my friend.
No, I've met DL on several occasions. I don't know DL like that.
Okay.
Do I know DL say like I know an earthquake? No. Do I know, since I've interviewed Kat, had several conversations with him, do I know DL on that level? No.
Right. See, when we say family is sacred,
Right.
Family is sacred. And we know that you don't cross the line when it comes to family.
Correct.
Right? I do DL's radio show.
Yes.
DL Hughley is not there. His team is there. And Shannon, we having a great time. I mean, baby, we having a great time. We going forward, back and forth. When we get to the end of the show, they say, Monique, you want to play a game? Well, I want to play. I said, sure, sugar. Let's play a game. And it's a game called Would You Rather.
Her voice going up like Elmo, bro. I don't know why Elmo coming to my mind, bro.
No.
Okay? Now,
Monique, you should have said I'm too old for this game.
wait a minute. We're having fun, baby. Right? We having a good time,
Okay,
Shannon.
okay.
It's the sister there and there's 2 other guys. We're having a great time. It's a
Okay.
beautiful Black unity cookout.
Okay.
We're having a good time.
Okay.
Would you say your wife was your family? Is that considered family?
Yeah.
So your husband is considered family,
Absolutely.
right? Okay. So here we go. They said, Monique, we want to play a game of Would You Rather. Let's go. Would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels with a condom or Corinne Steffens without one?
Really, Monique?
Now, as y'all are watching right now who haven't heard this story, y'all going, they doing the same thing in the studio. They going, okay. That is exactly what happened. Now,
Why do people like to play the fruity games? I really just want to know, why do y'all, it be seeming like the media outlets, the streamers, just the people with big platforms like to play the fruity games. I don't understand. Why would you ask her that shit? That shit is just not cool, bro.
I said to the team,
If it's true.
how does that uplift our community? I said, sister, and her name is Jasmine, how could you ask another sister that? Well, we just planned. I said, tell me the joke in that, because I don't know what you're insinuating. Then you're involving people that have nothing to do with nothing. Like, what are y'all doing? So I said, I'm going to call my brother.
Whatever your business needs, Vistaprint.
I wonder if that what he said that she lying about, but that's just weird. Like, why y'all like to do this type of shit? Why is this really the popular thing to do, bro?
DL, I'm going to call my brother. I call DL Hughley on the phone. I say, hey, baby, yeah.
Huh?
That's how he responds, yeah.
Did he know it was you?
Yes, because they called him to let him know Monique's gonna be calling.
Right.
Like this, it was getting crazy.
Right.
I'm like, just let me get on the phone with my brother, right?
Yeah.
Hey, DL, yeah. I said, listen, I just got off the phone with your team and they wanted to play this game, Would You Rather? And it was like, stupid. Like, asking me about my husband and Lee Daniels and Corinne Steffens, and his exact words, well, that's how we do it. I said, DL, how does that uplift our community? And again, I don't know what y'all trying to insinuate, but brother, what you doing? Like I said, that's just how we do it. So it is what it is. Now, it got so ugly that my attorney had to send a cease and desist. So it never aired. So we have, like, when Cat Williams talk and people, truth tellers talk, we have receipts to everything we're saying. That's how that whole thing got started, okay? It's family. My husband is my family.
Yeah.
Now, you babies that are really good with this internet, through the years, I've watched DL speak ill of me. Through the years. I never knew DL Hughley had a problem with me. But when Cat said they all a group, he forgot to put DL Hughley in the group. Through the years, I was bitter. I was dangerous with what I
Yeah, Cat said ain't no DL slander. That's what he said, bro.
was doing, saying that it was inequality. My husband didn't know what he was doing. This went on through the years. I was unloved, all of these things. And I said to myself, I'ma see you. I'ma see you. I didn't go on nobody's show. I didn't say nothing to nobody, but I knew the time would come that I would see him. We were scheduled to do a show in Los Angeles. I was the headliner of that show. His name was on it, then his name came off. I didn't question it, but I knew I'ma see him, right?
Eventually.
Okay, now we have a show in Detroit. Contractually, I was the headliner. DL Hughley posted a memo. Now, when you signed your deal for the Ravens, did you sign a contract or a memorandum?
I signed a contract.
You see how you say that? Like anybody that knows good business, you sign.
Contract.
The memo is saying this is what I would like,
Right.
but the contract is saying this is what it is. Okay?
Yes.
He put out a memo to our community, and that touched me a little different because I was saying, why would you lie to our babies? Because now
I think this is the situation I know about the headline thing, but didn't she come out and was wrong? That he showed his receipts was more valid, or the miscommunication of someone was on her end? That's just what my end results of it was.
they're thinking if they send somebody a memo, that's what they're supposed to get, okay? I was contractually signed to go as the headliner.
Right. I mean, you go last.
DL Hughley didn't come into the building until 9:30. Now, contractually, I said I have to be on stage by 9:30 because if the show starts at 8, I refuse to keep an audience waiting.
Right.
That is disrespectful to the audience.
Correct.
When I went out on that stage, Shannon, I made sure everything I said, he heard me. Because now you're here and I'm going to say it to you. And I said some things on that stage that I said he was cowardly. And some folks said, how could you say that? How could you do that? And then I posted some things to say, this is what I meant. See, you came after my husband. And when you had a chance to fix it, when you had a chance to say, Mo, my bad, you know, we don't even get down like that.
Right.
You told me it is what it is. And until he's brave enough and courageous enough to say, this is what really happened, y'all. Y'all have never known me to be no shit starter. Folks ain't never known me to go over and kick a sandwich out of somebody's hand that's hungry. But what people do know is, if you kick me, damn if I ain't gonna kick you back.
Right.
Shit, well, I know he ain't apologizing. He ain't holding accountability if this is true. Like, it's literally saying he called her a liar. So, what the fuck? But if that situation did happen, right? Saying it is what it is crazy. It's about respect, bro. Like, this make me feel some type of way. We supposed to be cool and shit, bro. Like, why you just can't do this one thing? Ain't no telling, because it sound like the team probably got to him first. So ain't no telling what the team probably said, and he just took the team word for it. But just out of respect, he's supposed to respect her. Like, all right, this made you uncomfortable, then it's a no-brainer. It's out of here.
Because that's fair play.
Right.
So there was one left out the pack. And when you have people that continually don't take accountability, that's why you see us in the state of affairs we're in.
I'm a firm believer, Mo, that everybody don't play the same. And someone once told me, what is joke to you is death to someone else.
What is joke? That's why we don't play with people's families.
No.
When we had the Monique show, the radio show, listen, you can't come on here and speak ill of no one because we don't play like that because we know how this business works.
Right.
So when you allow that to happen, what do you think is going to come back your way? What do you think? And D.L. Hughley, please, no, brother, we still love you. Just take accountability for it, and we move forward.
I remember reading something about the situation in Detroit. I didn't know the.
Low key, I fuck with that though. I'm not as big. I'm not as like. Have Monique just seem like from everybody. If you fuck up, just give me an apology. It'll be cool after that. I just want an apology. Just say you was wrong, and then I'm okay. We can move on. Me, nah. I ain't gonna count. I hold grudges, bro. I mean, if it's something worth like, damn, Domo, you know, I fucked up, whatever, I might just respect it. You know what I'm saying? It probably depends on the situation and how you approach me about your accountability and shit. Because people do need to learn accountability. Like, look that shit up and learn how to take that shit. It'll make you feel better also. Because it's like looking in the mirror, understanding in the mirror what's fucked up about you and shit like that, bro. That's important.
The depth of the magnitude of it. I remember reading something about a memo about, I guess it's an addendum that was added on, but the contract is the contract.
The contract is the contract. And what happens is because of the messenger, it was easy to pile on.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy to pile on. And then when you have some of our black folk that go sit in front of a white man and speak ill of their people, I'm like, y'all, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we coming to that we're going to sit in front of this white man? I can't even say his name. I refuse. Everybody know who he is. We sit in front of him and we just let this man say any and everything about us, and then we go right in with him. Now see, that to me is dangerous. Mm-hmm. And y'all babies that's good with this little computer, don't take my word. You can just go through the years of this cat just running his mouth. Mm-hmm. And it's like, stop doing that, because what are we saying to the babies coming behind us?
We're going to continue this, but I want to get into where you're from, the DMV.
Yeah.
Do you realize, like, Chappelle, Martin, Tommy Davidson, Earthquake, yourself, what's in the soil in the DMV that got you guys? I mean, you've done television, stand up. All these guys have done television and stand up and are great at it. When you look at, like, Chappelle walked away from it and said, nah, I want to do my own thing because I'm not going to let you guys hold me hostage.
Yes.
But Martin still does television. Tommy Davidson doesn't do as much television. Quake is not in television, but he has, all his gigs going on. When you look at the success that a Chappelle, Martin, Earthquake is having, and you say, hold on, ain't none of them guys win no Oscar. Ain't none of them guys did what I did on the movie set. And they're having the commercial sense that they're having, that should be more.
If I was a white woman, do you know what my name would be?
Wealthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
My name is Lulu LaForte.
Melissa McCarthy, I don't even know what the hell that is, bro. But obviously she's somebody, shit. Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
If I was a white woman, my name would be Melissa McCarthy. Same track record. 5-year sitcom and syndication. Same track record. The opportunities are not the same.
Oh, folks. All right here. What she saying? I mean, I fuck with folks. I ain't gonna count. What she playing that? Let me see. That one movie, bro. Is it the little identity theft? Yeah, identity theft. I fuck with her. Identity theft. I ain't gonna count. That might be like the only movie that I really seen her in, though. That's the crazy part. But I rock with her though. She did her thing in there.
Same. So when you have, and as you read all of those things off, and you say, wait a minute, Mo, none of them have this, none of them have that. We get judged by a different stick. We get judged by a different stick. And then when I had people judging me, I'm like, you judging me by your yardstick. You've not done what I've done. And I say that humbly. You've not had the accomplishments that I had. Right. When I heard Brother D.L. Hughley say, with that Netflix special, I just accepted anything, whatever they gave me. These are not my words, they're his.
Right.
Well, that's how you do business. I'm not mad at you accepting anything.
Right.
Why are you mad at me saying I won't accept anything?
Right.
That's the difference. It's like people were judging me. I was hearing people, Shannon, okay? I didn't know we had so many tender people in our group.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know we had so many tender love. I didn't know we had so many tender people, and I wouldn't want to be on the front line with these tender people where it's like, oh, I can't believe you said that, I can't. But is what I said the truth? Is what I said the truth? No, I didn't put no sugar on it.
Right.
It was shit.
Right.
And I didn't try to make it taste good. We gotta stop running away from what is real, and we run into fantasy, and that's how come we keep staying where we sit.
Mo, before you became Monique that everybody has seen over the last 2-3 decades, what were some of the jobs that you had that you like, man, this ain't for me? I mean, this is just a holdover. This is just a bridge.
Every job I had, baby, it was special.
Was it?
Every job I had, baby.
You were the best at it.
Let me tell you something. I worked at the drive-thru in Popeyes. I worked in the drive-thru in Popeyes, and that was my microphone. Every time somebody came to that window, I was on stage. Welcome to Popeyes. My name is Monique. What would you like today? And they would say, hey, Monique, I'm Shannon. Hey, Shannon, how you doing, baby? What's your order? And you give me your order, and then I say, would you like a hot apple pie with that, Shannon? You say, you know what, Monique, I sure would. Come on around here, baby. Let
You're
me
the
see you.
oversold her.
Listen here.
Hey, you know what that's called though? Gratitude. On some real, that's another important thing to learn. Be grateful for what you got, and she just used it as like an experience, but that shit'll take you to another level and make you feel good. She made her feel good, so it's just high frequency going on, high level of energy.
Popeyes, where my damn money? Cause I was a seller, baby. If you wanted a 2-piece, I gave you 4. You wasn't gonna lose no weight coming through my damn window, Shannon. That's why I ain't lost no damn weight. What I sold, I ate. If you got 2 pieces, I ate 2 of them. Welcome to Popeyes. Hey, baby, come on now.
So that was your microphone. That was the beginning of Monique because you was owning. Did you know that's what you were doing?
What I knew I was doing was walking in my dream. The microphone said it's possible. When I stood in my bathroom mirror and I wrapped the towel around me, and it didn't go all the way. I wasn't devastated, okay? I don't know if they just didn't have enough money to buy me a whole damn towel, but I would still stand there, and that was my gown.
Right.
And I would pick up that brush, and I would say, I would like to thank. So I've always seen it.
Did you always know that was Oscar always in the back of your mind? Did you always?
Oscar was never in my mind.
You just wanted to be in TV? You wanted to be in show business? What aspect did you want to do?
She wanted to be famous, Shannon. But she give me like show vibes. Like I said, I ain't never really seen, I only seen that stand up on Netflix, you know what I'm saying?
I wanted to be famous.
I told y'all, she said it.
I loved what it looked like with people being famous. I didn't know to say, I want to be wealthy with the fame.
Right.
I didn't know to be specific to ask for it, but I wanted to be famous.
Who did you know that looked like Monique that was famous?
Oprah Winfrey. So do you see how far this relationship goes? Mm-hmm. That's who I knew that looked like me. See, when people always ask me about the Oscar, right? But no one ever asked me about the Image Award. No one ever said to me, what did it feel like when they called your name for the NAACP Image Award? And they were people that looked like me, right, because we put so much weight on that award that it's such an honor, and it's an honor for any award.
Right.
Not just that one, but as a little girl, I never watched the Oscars because nobody looked like me winning. So I was like, this is not for me, but when I watched the Image Award, baby, those people look like me.
Right.
That's what I feel like these rappers think about the Grammy. They so focused on that one and shit like that.
The BET Awards, those people look like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was honored the first time they called my name for an Image Award. When I tell you, Shannon, that night, baby, when they called this little fat girl name from Baltimore and the award goes to Monique, well, listen here. I got so good with them calling my name, and this is what had to humble me. You will get humbled, baby, when you just think they get ready to call your name. I had won it like 3 years in a row. This the 4th year.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, call my name again, Shay. Let Let me situate myself in my
Hey, you
chair.
ask your husband,
Right?
do I look good? I
So
said,
here come the category.
okay.
Hey, baby. The best actress in a sitcom. They named me, Tisha Campbell, and I cannot remember the other sisters, right? I know they get ready to say, and the award goes to Monique. So I got to, because I'm a big girl, you got to scoot up.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can be ready to push up, right? So I scoots up and get my gown together. And the winner is Tisha Campbell. I said, all right, girl, go on and get that. That humbled my ass and sat right back down. But it was never the Oscar for me, baby.
Right.
It was never the Oscar for me.
So how did stand-up happen?
Stand-up happened on a dare. My brother came home one day and said he went down to the comedy club to do open mic night. And he did so bad. He said they was booing me, but I was 6 beers in, so I thought the booze was applause. So my boy had to say, man,
nah, bro,
this is stinking, right? So we cleaning out the pool. And he says, I said, if I was there, I would have said, and that was 30 minutes of what I would have said. Then he said, I dare you to go down next Wednesday and do open mic night. It was a club called Burke's in Baltimore. I went down that next Wednesday, Shannon, and I got a standing ovation. And from that moment to this moment.
Were you hooked?
I was. I was. It is nothing like, and I'm sure you can appreciate it, understand.
I would love to see the clip of that.
When you walk out on that football field and you walk and you smell it and you walking into it and that little boy in you says, I'm here. I'm still there. That little girl in me is still saying, I'm here, but I'm a grown woman.
Right.
And I'm saying, now that I'm here, you got to pay for it fairly. If not, I'm good. I just have to walk away.
How different is that Monique? Not just in age, but how different is that Monique to the one that's sitting right here on this couch?
Oh, she grew up.
That one was naive. Were you ever naive?
Yes. 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 When you first come to Hollywood, Shannon, and I got a show called The Parkers. After I was in Hollywood less than 90 days.
Wow.
90 days. And you have agents and you have managers and you have attorneys, right? And they're telling you all the good things. And everybody always said to me, you want to get the syndication.
Yes.
You want to get the syndication. Once you get the syndication, you work because you want to work.
Right.
Right?
So syndication is what, 5 years, 100 episodes?
Syndication is 100 episodes.
Okay.
Right? So that's all I knew. I didn't know to ask to be an executive producer of my own image. Oh, and nobody told me. I didn't know to ask for that. I didn't know to ask for, after the 3rd year of being on a successful sitcom, that you could say, I now need a bonus. I didn't know to even negotiate that, and no one told me to negotiate that.
They're definitely not going to.
Cause the Parkers the shit, bro. That's one of them ones for me. Just me, cause when I was a shorty, man, we used to be at the crib watching that shit during dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I didn't know to even negotiate that, and no one told me to negotiate that.
They're definitely not going to tell you.
All they kept saying is, when you get the syndication, when you get the syndication, when you get the syndication. Well, 3 years in, the Parkers was in syndication. Now, no one told me that. You learn it once you open your eyes, because now I'm going around the country doing promos. The Parkers is coming on at 4 o'clock in your city. The Parkers will be on at 2:30 in Sacramento. Y'all make sure y'all watch the Parkers. It's coming on. I'm not knowing I'm promoting the show in syndication. No one told me that. All we're doing is saying, if we get to 5 years, we got to 5 years. 110 episodes, me and a beautiful young lady named Countess Vaughn, who was my baby to this day. We had the Laverne and Shirley law, right? You're supposed to be equal.
Yeah.
Once we got to the 5 years, our attorney, my attorney, and the agents said, oh, the Parkers made money. Y'all gonna get paid from the Parkers. It's made money. Okay. Years go by. By 2004, the Parkers, we went off the air in 2004, right? In 5 years, by 2009, the Parkers had made $800 million.
Why would I use kayak to compare
God
hundreds of travel
damn.
sites at once? I like to do
God damn. 800 million is crazy. Shit. Yeah. 800 million is crazy, gang. I wouldn't expect that shit though. But what is she? I'm assuming she's saying she really wasn't getting paid shit, cause she wasn't executive produced and then on her image or just nothing like that. She ain't do no writing probably, just shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So she was just treated like a regular schmegular, and they gave her like 20K out of here that they made 100. Like, why you even tell them they made 100 million if you gonna give me 100,000, bro? Just keep that shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Not keep the 100,000. Just you could have the information because it just pissed me off, you know.
Stay with me.
Money.
Money.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, come on. Hey, yeah. All right. Okay, because we're waiting to get that money, Santa.
That check
is
coming, bro.
coming. We get a call. We got to do an audit, you know, and everything. Okay. And that was in 2009 that it made 800 million.
Gee, don't tell me that they gonna get her, tell her she got a check, and then it's like, do this.
We're now in 2024. And they're trying to convince Countess Vaughn and I that that show made no money.
Damn.
No.
They're trying to convince us that a show that cost roughly $65 million to make. In our last year of shooting the Parkers, Countess Vaughn and I made $55,000 apiece.
That's
Motherfuckers is getting robbed. Getting robbed out here, bro. If you ain't on your business. Like, damn, then what the fuck was like Professor Obi and shit getting paid, bro? But they getting robbed, bro, especially because they the stars, how big it is, 800 M's, and you gave her 55K a piece, bro. I said 100. She said 55.
Shooting the Parkers, Countess Vaughn and I made $55,000 apiece.
That's it? How much were you making an episode?
$55,000 an episode.
Okay, so how many episodes
at the
did you
end
shoot that
of
last
5 years. That last year we shot 22 episodes.
Okay.
All right, 55K episode. Okay, all right, so I'm finna goddamn say, like, shit, truck drivers making that in the goddamn year, bro, but 55K episode, yeah.
We made $55,000 apiece at the end of a top-rated sitcom.
Hold on, time out. Are you saying you made $55,000 for 22 episodes, or are you saying you made $55,000 per episode? Because I want to make sure I'm hearing you
Let me
correctly.
make sure you hear me correctly. We did 22 episodes.
Yes.
We were paid $55,000 per episode.
Okay.
For 22 shows.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
That's on a hit show.
Right.
That is unheard of.
Yeah.
Because we're two black women, I don't know to fight for it.
Right.
Countess is a baby
Right.
in this business. So I don't know to say that.
We should be making $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 an episode.
So now today.
I wonder what she would have wanted, though. What she would have wanted, like ownership, or would she just want, she probably want all of the above, but what do she really think she should have got paid per episode? 55K sounds fucking great to me. I ain't gonna cap, but what does she expect per episode?
Y'all want to convince us that that show made no money? That show has made over $2 billion, and I'm guesstimating. And you want to convince us that our percentage, we made no money? We can't allow that to happen.
Right.
That's why we're fighting. That's why we're saying, no, guys, we can't sit on our hands like that.
Right.
You know how many of us, when you watch Good Times, when you watch The Jeffersons, when you watch Sanford and Son, whose family is benefiting from our images? Because the damn show ain't ours.
Fuck.
You see why?
That shit makes me so angry, bro. And I love Good Times too. Good Times one of the ones. Good Times a special show. I don't know why, I just love that shit. And I think it's like extra funny for some reason.
Fight the way I fight?
Yeah.
Because if it does not make sense, you have to explain it. And I'll go back to Tyler Perry. You know why Tyler Perry don't want to talk to my husband? Because he can't talk around him. My husband don't care nothing about that man's money. We don't care nothing about your title. We care about your character, brother. We care about your integrity.
And what you gonna pay, and what you gonna pay?
How you gonna make it right? How you gonna make it right? Because if I am your Aunt Mary, and I really belong to you, as I really belong to you right now, Shannon, I am your sister. And you heard something that was wrong.
Yeah. How can Tyler Perry make it right, Mo? Give you a job, give you your sick, give you.
Apologize. She just want the man to apologize and hold himself accountable, bro. That's what all she wants from any and everybody who fuck up in her life.
Your sitcom, say, Mo, okay, you know what, Mo? Sitcom, you're gonna be the executive producer. I'm gonna be a co-executive producer. You're gonna do the sitcom.
If somebody cost you, Shannon Sharpe, millions of dollars,
Yes.
do you want to be compensated for what they cost you for a lie and a rumor?
Yeah.
So at that time, I was making roughly between $2 and $3 million a year.
Right.
I sat in that for over a decade, like 12 years.
Right.
You do the math. Over a lie that he admitted that he told. Not something I'm making up. You admitted that, brother. How do you make that right?
You probably know Vistaprint for business.
He ain't paying though. If he ain't apologized, he sure the fuck ain't paying. He probably ain't giving no job. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't see that shit never being squashed. If he ain't trying to squash it now, I don't think he can give a fuck, honestly. Cause it ain't hurting him.
You got, I'm sure you got.
That, brother? How do you make that right?
I'm sure you got lawyers. Have you had a conversation?
Well, what happens is when you take somebody at their word, time. We don't need to go to no lawyers, Tyler. You know what you did. Just
Right.
make it right.
Right.
And if he doesn't make it right, what will our community do? What will our community say? Because today it's me, tomorrow it's you. Then what?
Yeah.
We've got to hold him accountable. What Cat say? You got to tell Tyler Perry, come on now. You got to do it, Shannon. You got to tell him.
You got to tell it. Mo, obviously, when you do stand up, you go to a lot of different cities, a lot of different clubs.
Yes.
It's a lot of different promoters. Has everybody always been on the up and up with Monique, or did you try? Sometimes people try to take advantage. You're female. You're black. You're heavy.
You're not gonna say that like Mr. from Color Purple. You're black. You're ugly. You're not gonna do that, Shannon.
But you know, people would try to take advantage of anyone. But seemingly like us, their team were willing to take more advantage of us.
I've had to tell the promoters, call the police. Because either they're gonna come get you or me.
They're trying to hold up on the money?
Call the police. Because, and this was like $75. Can you imagine? $75, like, you know where we come from.
Yeah.
If somebody gets you for $25, that's a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine 25 million.
But
Yeah.
We've seen people lose their life for $25.
For sure.
Imagine somebody getting you for millions. How you supposed to feel? Would you let it go?
Nah, hell nah.
Right. So when people say, Mo, just let it go.
Yeah, but it's easy for people to say let it go when they haven't lost anything.
Come on, baby.
It's easy to say.
Come on.
But when you've lost, how do you? It's kind of like you know, hey, someone should just get over it. You can't tell somebody how to grieve, how long to grieve, because you're not the one that's hurting.
They didn't do it to you. They didn't do it to you.
They
It
did.
was done. And I will say this right now on your show. I still love y'all. We still love y'all.
You love more, they make it right.
My husband, okay, say that again because
If you love y'all more, y'all make it right.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I'll fix him a pound cake. my husband would always say, Mama, we ain't calling nobody out. We're calling them up. And if we continue to call us up on our doings that are not right, we get better as a people. Like, we get better. Do you know why things were able to happen like they happened on The Color Purple?
Why you think? Oh, you talk about the rebate. You talk about what?
I'm talking about the 7th one.
Yeah.
The one that just came out.
Right.
Right, isn't that the 7th edition?
It's like the musical with Fantasia and Taraji, right?
Right,
Okay,
right.
yeah.
That one with all our beautiful sisters.
Yes.
You know why they're able to treat us like they treat us? How are you handpicked in your audition?
No, if you handpick, you don't audition.
I want you to say that again, Shannon, because people don't understand how deep this goes. When I watched my sister say it was an honor to be handpicked,
Right.
then why ever would you audition?
Yeah.
And the moment, in my opinion, the moment she auditioned, they knew we got them. We can treat them any kind of way we want to treat them. We can do them any kind of way.
But why would you want to?
Why?
Just because you can, that doesn't mean you should.
But they did. But they did. How do you handpick me and then mistreat me?
Yes.
And then I got to send a letter to you about the mistreatment that you gave me. That's why they're able to get away with it. That's why when I do interviews, oftentimes, or these conversations, people are too afraid to even address it because they don't want to be caught up like, oh, I don't know. When you say, wait a minute, no, that's the truth.
Right.
I heard it. And I don't want my character to be on the line as I'm being a person sitting there asking people about their lives
Right.
and then not be able to stand in what I've heard.
Right.
That's why it made so much of, it was important for us. It was important for us to get you that audio. I don't want you to take my word.
Yeah.
And anything I've said on this couch right now,
We just need more good humans on this earth, bro. Or the humans that's on this earth just act better, bro. Y'all don't be having to mistreat people, man. Cause to me, like, sometimes when they talk about the industry, how she talking about the industry or how Taraji feel underpaid, even though you do got a lot of the whites, I don't want to just say them, bro. You got a lot of actors who is getting paid well, and some that is not. But it's just like a regular job, bro. It's just a regular job. You coming to me, you want a job, or however it is. Well, if they coming to her, it's different. You should be on my terms. But you coming to me, you want a job, and y'all want, this is what we got. Take it or leave it. That's just like any job. I don't care what it is. If it ain't your own business, your own production, you the CEO and all that, somebody gonna make the rules up. Somebody gonna make the contract up. But like she's saying though, if you coming to me, why you acting like this towards me? Why you trying to underpay me? You should be trying to understand me and work with me and, you know, treat me fairly, as you should do anybody. But, you know, people just be, the mistreated shit just be uncalled for.
now that don't take my word. Ask those people. Ask those people.
Right.
And see what happens. And then maybe after this come out, they're gonna label me again. She's bitter. She's not loved.
Yeah, you don't
I think somebody just call her bitter though under one of my posts, bro.
You got 30, 40 million of my dollars. Yeah, I'm bitter. The average person gonna be bitter.
Okay, I just want to look on your camera. Okay, and here's the thing: because I got a king at home, I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter.
You just want what's right.
We just determined.
Right.
Not life is too good to be bitter, but we're determined for you to take accountability.
Right.
That's all.
All right, man, I'm gonna stop right there. Shannon done determined it for me by throwing in the game time ad. Get your money, Shannon. You feel me? Yeah. So that's part 3. Like I said, I'd love to see that clip of how she when she did stand up on that there. That's dope. Like she basically changed her life and made her see who she could be and what she could do, and this how I'm gonna be famous. I know I want to be famous. I don't know the how, but this it right here. Yeah, y'all want part 4? Let me know. And catch me on that reaction.